Hello dear students. This lesson is in continuation with the last one on the WH questions passive voice conversion. So let's begin. So the first word that we have taken here is whom, and I have numbered it 5th because this lesson is in link with the previous lesson where we have already discussed 4 WH words with which you form questions. Today we are going to start with past continuous tense affirmative structure, and the active voice sentence that we have taken for our discussion is whom were you scolding? And the first thing first, yes, the verb. So here we have verb scolding. So considering this verb, we will require was or were from the to be form family. And scolding, this says that we also need being, right? And scold will turn to scolded. Yes. So what are the requirements of the verb? In passive voice, we require a to be form plus the third form of the verb, and here in a special case, also the same way in present continuous tense, we require two to be forms. So it is either was or were in past continuous plus being, right? Okay, then you ask who is doing this action of scolding, and you get the answer you, and that is your subject. So this you will go at the end in the sentence with by, right? And then you ask this scolding, this verb, the question whom, and the answer that you get is your object. So try doing it. Scolding whom? Yes? Yes, you won't get the answer because that information only is missing. Because the question whom were you scolding is asked to find the receiver of the action only, right? The scolding. So here you are introduced with a thumb rule. Whom in active in the question form, right? Turns to who in the passive. Like he turns to him and him turns to he, right? The same way whom turns to who. Okay? And that will start our passive voice sentence. Okay, who will start our passive voice sentence? Okay, so you got all the material ready. There will be who, there will be was or were being scolded, and then there will be by you. So try to form the sentence. Who was, yes, who was being scolded by you. Fine. And here we have active voice formula as well as passive voice formula. Children, you can put this video on pause and understand the structure better using this example, and then move on to the next slide. Now we have the negative structure in the past continuous tense, and the sentence that we have taken is whom was Ashu not praising. Okay, the verb is was not praising. Not is taken because it is in the negative form, and the verb is was not praising. This will turn to the passive structure. So was or were, as in the previous sentence also we saw, then not will be used plus being will be used, right? So praise plus ing. This ing is separated from praising, and being is taken in that place, and then the main verb, that is praise, is converted to its third form, that is praised. then we have to know who is the doer of the action. That is Ashu. So that will go in the end with by Ashu, right? And here, as in the previous sentence also we saw that the object is missing. We will take who in place of whom. Okay? So with these details that we have here, try to convert the sentence into passive. Now understand that this sentence, whom was Ashu not praising? Here the number of object, that is whether it's going to be plural or singular, is not clear. So we can simply take the singular form, like who was. Okay? Was is the singular form, who was not being praised by Ashu, and question mark. So here you have the formula. You can study it by putting the video on pause, understand it clearly, and then move on with the lesson. Now the next WH word is when, and here we are going to learn the present perfect tense. Right now the affirmative sentence. So in active voice, the sentence that we have here before us on our screen is, when has he finished his homework? So children, it is a kind of revision for you of the sentence in present perfect tense, right? Present perfect takes has or have plus the third form of the verb. Okay? And when we have to convert it into passive, we take the been from the to be forms family. Right? So when has he finished his homework? So here has or have plus been plus finished, as it is given already in the third form of the main verb. This formation is specially for our verb structure. Then the doer of the action is, yes, he. So that he will go at the end with by. Then you ask, finished what? The verb is asked the question what, and the answer that you get is your object. And here it is, finished his homework. So his homework is your object. Now when remains when, okay? We will, like the previous words, here the WH words I mean, here also the WH word will remain in its place. So when has his homework, that way we have to take. Try to form the sentence now. When has his homework, has because his homework is singular. So has his homework been finished exactly by him. Okay? The structures as reflecting here, please study them properly to make your understanding better. And then move on to the next slide. So here we have the negative structure of the present perfect tense. And the sentence before us is, why haven't they helped you? Okay, so this haven't is the contracted form of have not. Right? So for our understanding, let us keep it separate and study the verb. Have not helped is our verb. Right? And like the previous sentence, we have to take either has or have depending upon the object in the sentence here, plus not, plus been, plus helped. Been is our to be form, as we always require a to be form in the passive voice. Okay, so we have got our verb. Then the doer of the action is they. So that will go in the end with by them, right? And helped whom? Ask the verb the question what or whom, and if you get the answer, it is your object. So here you have the answer you. Okay? So that object will come ahead to form the passive structure. When remains as it is. So when, then for you, what do you require? Have or has? You has or you have? Yes, of course it is you have. So when have you not been helped by them? Or you take it the other way, when haven't you been helped by them? Clear? Okay. So the formula before you study it properly and move on to the next slide. So the seventh word in line is how. And we are taking right now the past perfect tense affirmative structure. The sentence is, how had he contacted you? Had and contacted. These two together show that the sentence is in the past perfect. Right? The format of past perfect is this only, that you always have had plus the third form of the verb. Okay? Now in this you just have to add been. Had been contacted. That only will be the required change. Now the object will come ahead. So it will be contacted you, right? Contacted whom? You. So that will come ahead. Then the doer of the action is he contacted. So that will go back with by him, right? So now you try to form. How should remain as it is? How had you been contacted by him? Check it out. Clear is it? Okay. So let's move on. Now we are taking how many. And we are taking present perfect tense affirmative structure. How many books have you read so far? Okay. So the verb structure will tell us which tense it is in. And here it is have read. Have you read? Have read. Right? So have read should now convert into passive. So has or have plus been plus read. Okay. That only will be the verb structure, isn't it? Okay. Now this additional so far, you can call it adjunct. An additional word with which the meaning becomes more clear. But without that word also, the meaning was very much understandable and valid. So you can remove that word or you can put it there. It doesn't matter much. So how many books have you read so far? So far will be as it is. And let us consider now the doer of the action. So that is you. So you will go at the end with yes. Now you all have learnt it by heart. By you. And well, read what? So you get the answer, read books. Now you see here there is a co-location of how many plus books. Now the question how many books is asking for more information about the object only, like 7 books or 10 books, right? So let them be as they are. We will not make any changes there. So how many books will remain, and then have you read, this part only has to take the change. have you read? Try to form it. So we have understood the correlation or co-location between how many plus object, right? And we are not going to change it. How many books? Yes. Now books is in plural, so we have taken have only. So how many books have been read by you, and then last, so far. You could also write the other way, so far ahead and by you in the end. How many books have been read so far by you? Clear? Okay. So to save the boredom of repetition, I haven't taken the negative structures in these particular sentences. Now we have how much, and here we are taking simple past tense affirmative structure. How much food did they order online? This is your sentence in the active voice. Now try to convert it in passive on your own. Let us see. The first thing will you do will be yes, converting the verb. So did order is your verb because it is in simple past tense, did order. And you remember what we do with did? Yes, we remove completely. Do, does and did. These three are removed completely in the passive structure. So in this place we will take either was or were because it is in simple past. And then order would turn to the third form of the verb, that is ordered, right? So was ordered or were ordered. Okay. Now again here correlation between the how much and the object. So they will remain as they are. Okay. So order what, and you get the answer, order the food. So food is your object and more information about the object is sought in this question. Okay. And then you have the doer of the action. In objective case you have to form it, and that is with by. If there is a pronoun you have to change. So here you have they, the doer of the action is they. They pronoun changes to objective case them, by them. Done. So how much food will remain as it is? Then you have to take the to be form was or were. So with food you will take was, exactly. So now form it. How much food was ordered online by them? Okay? Here ordered online should go together. Here you should not put by them in between. How much food was ordered by them online? That sounds awkward, right? That is wrong to say like that. So ordered online, then last by them. The structure reflecting before you. Put it on pause and study it better. And then you have how long. Okay. So simple future tense, we are taking affirmative structure, and the sentence how long will they avoid our problems. Okay. Okay, now try to form it. How long should remain as it is, and then after that you will take the verb, auxiliary part of the verb, and then the object, then the to be form, then the third form of the verb, and then by, and then the doer of the action. If any change is required, then that also will be made. Yes, you did. Let us do it according to our ritual. Okay. So will turn to will be. That is the to be form be is essential here. Avoid will turn to avoided, the third form of the verb. Okay. Who is the doer of the action? They, right? So turns to buy them. And avoid what? So the object is our problems, right? Then ask the passive sentence now. How long will? Then the object then be avoided. Understood? So it will be this way. How long will our problems be avoided by them? Clear? So here you have the structures reflecting before your eyes. And now you have well learned how to convert the same sentences into negative form. Okay? And this is the end of today's lesson, children. Hope you are doing very well. Stay safe, stay at home and keep studying. Bye for now.